sorry. I'm going to have to cancel my order. Mine too. I can't wait any longer. The service has been horrible. I should have shopped online. Welcome everybody. For the first time in Code Red Cup Series history, we're going to do something different. Here it comes. Please welcome. We're going to take you down trackside, but first, we're going to show you what's happening right here in the standings. Right now, we got Ralph Sierra starting on the pole. The 91 starts on the pole, so let's take you down trackside for opening ceremonies. Please welcome Fifth Harmony. For this one. We're about to hear it. First time we've ever done this.
I guess I can wait too. I don't have much going on in my life.
Here it comes.
I'll take 4 more mediums when you get a chance. Thank you so much. Can you see? Sydney, you sing. Thanks, Owen.
It's freezing. 1 second.
Make it look easy. So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang the bombs bursting through the night, and our flag was still almost take us that star-spangled banner yet o'er the land of the
That was the national anthem. Please, let's take you down trackside for the final thing to do before the race, and that is get the engines fired. So let's take you down trackside. We're gonna get some interviews after the race from everyone. We're gonna see what happens. Get some good interviews going. But until then, we're gonna say there's a few people to watch: Ralph Sierra, JD, Angelina. Those are cars to watch. And here's the cars there's a few cars that have the odds of winning. Evan Alex, Joe Maminard, and a few other people. Hello. Let's take you down trackside for the most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
You heard him say it's time to fire engines here at the Rockingham. Time to fire engines. The cars are rolling onto the track now. The cars are rolling on track for the first pace lap, the first and only pace lap here at Rockingham. Welcome, Priya. Or I think that's how you pronounce your name. Welcome to the first race here in the Code Red Cup Series. We're starting here at the Rock. Think about it. These cars are going to be the new driver. She's a new driver for next season. But everybody, think about it. These cars have raced for over 4 seasons now. We're in season 4. And Season 5, we're going to have the new 2019 cars. But until then, we're going to finish the season. We're going to finish the season strong. Green flags in the air. We're green at the Rock. Ralph Sierra already taking the lead. Here comes Natsuki up in that 0 car. We have 40 laps here. 40 laps here. Oh, we have a crash already in the back. Who's crashing in the back? So we have cars crashing in the back already. I don't know what just happened, but something happened between so many cars. Let's see what happens. So it all starts right here. So we already have crashes happening. So let's go ahead and check this out. So let's go ahead and check it out right here. It happened right where GamerX is. Watch the action between these cars. Look at this. Cars bounce out the wall. We get some cars spinning, cars on the wall. Loads of cars in the wall. GamerX is done. GamerX's day looks like it's over, along with some other ones like Jordan Edwards. Look what happened to Jordan Edwards here. Jordan Edwards is upset with the 264, and those are 2 Gamer Squad Motorsports cars. So all 3 Gamer Squad Motorsports cars in this wreck. A lot of cars are out of this wreck. As we have, what happened here? What happened here? We didn't see this, but something happened to Alex, and something happened to the engine. So we have a lot of more cars getting into this crash. Let's see what happened right here. So this happened too. So here it comes. So all the Gamer Squad Motorsports cars in the crash. No. So hold on. Let's see real quick. Let's go ahead and see how many cars were in this crash. Let's go ahead and let pit stops happen. Crashing on the first lap here at the Rock. So look at this. Angela Jones sits 5th place right now. Angelina Patrick and Olivia Patrick sitting 11th and 12th. Right now, those pretty good spots right now. Let's see all the cars that are out of the race. Jordan Edwards is out. GamerX is out. Pauline Serrano is out. Brad Keselowski, Kevin Harvick, Nathaniel Serrano, and Joe Man Menard are all out of the race. Looks like Lillian might be out of the race too. Maybe. Well, April might be out of the race too, but we're going to have to find out because Ralph Sierra continues to stay your leader here at Rockingham. Only on lap 4 of 40. This race is getting good so far. So right now you see Ralph Sierra is your leader here at Rockingham. Seeing that 91 up front is good for that team. They haven't had a good run the last few weeks, and the last race that they had, finishing 4th, was pretty good, and they find themselves in a position to try to win here on the pace lap. This is the final pace lap here before the green flag drops again. The lights on the pace car are off. We're about to go green back here at Rockingham to see what that 91 can do. Can the 91 hold off the 0, 44, 39, and 74, 24, 18, 48, 30, and 40? Different cars, different manufacturers, 2 teammates. Green flag is back in the air. We're racing back in Rockingham. Ralph Sierra still battling right there with the 0 car. Here comes the 44. He's going to try to hold his lane, but there's going to be a 3 wide. On the third, now teammates going against each other. Now since the 91 hit the wall, the 91 only hit the wall because of the 44. Trying to take it 3 wide. The 44 will bump him into the wall a little bit, but that's going to cause a lot of problems for that car. So the 44 makes it 3 wide, and it turns out to be a bad thing for that 91 of Ralph Sierra. He's still in 4th, don't get me wrong, but that car is still going to be battling up to the front as he's about to try to take 3rd away from Natsuki again. We have a car in the wall, Angelina in the wall back there off turn 3 and off turns 1 and 2. Now the 0 is going to try to get past the 39 as we head back to the front. Let's go ahead and check on some of the back runners. There's Angelina. Dark hasn't gotten any points in a while. This is another car that we haven't talked about in a while getting points. Dawn Patrol Motorsports owner and driver, in Motorsports team owner and driver, Dark X Rain, hasn't been able to get any points the last few races, which is bad for his team. And speaking of Dawn Patrol Motorsports, there's another Dawn Patrol Motorsports car right there, Big Nader 88 in the New York Jets car. Haley Stone, a winner from at Talladega. There's Thick Daddy right here, hasn't been able to be talked about. John Bolton, Yoshi, Jimmy Johnson, Frog Boy, Natalie Winter. Now Natalie Winter has been the guy that we've been wanting to talk about for a while. He led a lot of laps at Michigan, but here's the thing: at Michigan, he led the most laps, but when it counted, he didn't get it. It was Alex that got it. Speaking of, there's Angela Jones right there running 7th. Let's take a ride on board with her car real quick. Riding on board with Angela Jones as she's trying to get a run on the 30 car of Evan Alex of Mudkip Motors. She's getting some good draft off of him down on the back stretch. And coming down to the front stretch, here they come. Here on lap 13 of 40. She's trying to get past Evan Alex, not really getting a good draft. Let's go back behind her. We have Olivia right behind her. So look at this, Olivia Patrick, Angela Jones. We have Angelina Renee Racing in 7th and 8th. But that 74 is making some good runs though. She's making up some good time here. That 44 is just running away though. David Height has wanted to win a race this season, but didn't have the chance to. He's been caught up in so many wrecks this season. Has not finished in the top 5, I don't think, yet. Or maybe he has, I'm not sure. But this is the thing right here. We're on race 11. Race 11 is going to be the most intense race here. Wait, is this race 11 or... Well, no, race 12. Yeah, race 12. We're here at race 12. I mean... Oh, look who's back up in 3rd, making his way up there. Ralph Sierra's back up to 3rd now. I don't know where that 91 came from, but that 91 showing speed now. Let's take a little view on the onboard camera with Ralph Sierra, see what kind of moves what lines he runs. Looks like he loves running that lower lane. It's giving him a lot of speed coming off turns 1 and 2. Coming off turn 2 onto the backstretch is where he really gets his speed from. Well, off the corner, off turn 2 and into turns 3 and 4, he gets a great run. And coming out of 4, he gets a little loose, it seems, off the 4th turn, which is not really good for that car. It seems like it may be tight, maybe loose around some corners. But at one point on coming off to the backstretch, off turn 2, he is on it. And look at the run he gets right here. Gets a good run. Now watch off the backstretch. He starts to catch up a little bit. Now let's watch Ben Goldman's camera. Ben Goldman's camera. Trying to make a run. They are running pretty good right now. Look at, this is another car we haven't been able to talk about lately. This driver right here. Now watch closely. We're going back up to the front. Ralph Sierra has lost a lot of spots right now. Ralph Sierra's back to 6th place. But with a 3 wide on the way right here, that's going to cause some problems as now the 18 gets loose. Here comes the 91 off the corner. Into the corner. Look at the 91 into the corner. And now right behind him is going to be Angela Jones right there too. And Olivia's right behind him as well. Sad for Joe Man. Joe Man's car is in the back. 18 bounces off the wall. Here comes the 74 and the 91. It looks like they're going to make it 3 wide here in the corner. Here comes Angela making it 3 wide. Can she stick it between Newman Enterprise? Side by side, JD bounces off the wall. So think about it. Angelina Renee Racing, Newman Enterprise. Angelina Renee Racing, Newman Enterprise. And now the 18's back up in the mix for Goldman Racing. As JD's going to bounce back off the wall. Now, Olivia Patrick's going to make a move on the 91. Think about it. The 91 still is in the top 10. He has not left the top 10 yet. So that's good. He wants to get more top 10 finishes. But what would it mean? It would mean a lot to him to get this win for his team. But think about it. He's battling against teammates battling against people that will be his teammates next year, or next season. Angelina Renee Racing drivers, Angela Jones and Olivia right here, 73 and the 74. They're all good drivers. So let's see what happens. There's the 30. There's Angela Jones right there. Yeah. The 74, Angela Jones, moves up into 4th place. I'm sorry that you're bored. So we're going to change this race up a little bit. We're going to call the competition caution. We're calling the caution here. We're going to have pit stops now. This changes the race completely. We have a lot of cars up here. We got Angela Jones in 4th and Olivia is in 5th. We have a lot of drivers that are out of this race. So let's go ahead and go back up. There's the pace car. Welcome, Dark. Lap 29 of 40. We're almost done with this race. Think about it. A lot of cars are going to go for, let's see who's going to take pit stops and who's not, because there's Angela Jones. She's just moved up in the 3rd. A lot of cars pitted. Now think about this. Ralph Sierra is no longer in the top 10. He's in the top 20. He's in 20th place, but think about it this way. If your car is fast, just like that 91 is, you should be able to pick up spots like it's nothing. Along with all the... And think about it. Here's another thing. Cars are going to be in and out of the pits for the next few laps. And here's the last thing. 11 laps to go. We're going to go green with only 11 laps to go here, it seems. Yep. Green flag is going to be back in the air for 11 more laps. There's the code red. 10 to go. Angela Jones is going to be running in. Think about it. Angela Jones is in 3rd right now. Olivia in 4th. So Angelina Renee Racing has some good cars up in the top 4, top 5. Let's go ahead and ride on board with Angela Jones. A win would count, so let's see what happens. A win would count for her. She would be into the round of 16. Here, now let's ride on board to see what she does. Riding on board with the 74. And look who's right behind her in her tracks. The 73 of Olivia Patrick. The caution is out. The caution is out. What just happened? The caution is out again. So we're going to see. Something must have happened right there, but we're about to find out. So we're about to find out what just happened. So it looks like it happened between... Oh, wait. Ralph Sierra. Tough luck for Ralph Sierra. Something happened to the 91. Let's rewind it. Okay. So here's the... Look at Ralph Sierra. Trying to slow down, gets into the 5. Ralph Sierra blows his engine. So Ralph Sierra blows his engine. So nobody flipped, but we have another car that blown his engine. Ralph Sierra out of the race. That sad right there. Had a good day in that 91, but in the end of it didn't have what it took to win the rest of the race. I feel bad for that team. You know, they had a rough day. They had a good day starting out, but those laps didn't do nothing but kill them. Green flag is back in the air. We're going back green at Rockingham. We have about 5 laps to go now. Can Angelina Renee Racing get another win? Lap 37 of 40. This race is coming to a close. The Zero shoots up the track. Here comes Angela Jones getting a good run. Andrew Ike moves up into the top 4. Coming here, we're going to have 2 to go. Well, 3 to go. 3 to go here. The 74 is losing ground right now. That 74 is losing a lot of ground. And Olivia right there has lost a lot of spots. There comes Ralphie Stacks and Jimmy Johnson. Angela Jones is still going to get a good finish. 2 to go now. The race has been called. This race is going to finish under caution. The race is going to finish under caution, but let's just see what happens here. What just happened to him? Something just happened to the back cars. Where'd the wreck happen? So there it is. Angelina was part of this crash. So, oh man. Angelina in the final crash. Denny Hamlin, she gets into the wall, hits Denny Hamlin. They both slam the wall hard. The 70 in the wall to cause the caution to come out. Race is over. But the caution did come out. As you've seen, the pace car comes out. And the race will be finished under caution. Congratulations to the 44 of David Height. He's going to bring it to the flag to win his next Cup Series race. Look at that. Angela Jones finishes up in 3rd in the 74. Olivia Patrick in 6th. Now let's see where, and look at this, Angelina finished up in 28th. Here's a bad thing. Ralph Sierra ends his day with a cut tire. But this race is over. Yellow and white checkered flag. He gets the yellow flag and the checkered flag. But at the same time, and there it ends. This is how your race will end right here. I'm going to go ahead and get the screenshot. Let me go ahead and get the screenshot. Let me see. One second. Let me get this all taken care of before I get anything done. Now let me get the screenshot for the results, the official standings for this race. Send them to Dark in there, and we will get these interviews doing. So I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. If you are ready for a call, I'm going to call the group and see what we can do. Priya, you are able to get into the call and see what happens. You're able to join the call. I'm going to start a call between all the drivers for this. And I will see you guys in the next race, which will be at Charlotte. So here's the thing. 20 drivers, me and Dark, are going to look through the field. Whoever had a win last season will be in the All-Star race. Then we have a fan favorite pick, so make your picks. So right now, I want you to go onto the Code Red Cup Series server after me and Dark get the points done and everything, and we are going to set the field for the All-Star race. And then, you know what comes after, the fan favorite vote. And the drivers will be able to vote who they want in the race. So people who are not in the race after because we'll post me or Dark will post the drivers that are in the All-Star race. You just look through, and whichever driver's not in it, just pick a driver that you want to see in the All-Star race, and they will be in there. But until then, guys, thank you for watching. I'm glad you could be here, and I will see you at Charlotte.